I try to go back to putting myself in the situation. So if somebody said Negro in a conversation, I would be very upfront about saying something. So why am I not as upfront about asking people to really use the appropriate pronouns, or not to say some other word? I can't think of anything right now that just is inappropriate to a group of people, to my colleagues, to my friends, to my community. Why would I have that extra difficulty then?
Mhm.
And I think one of the things is that because it is not mine, I have a hard time with remembering about whatever it is. I want to make it more okay for it not to be an issue.
Mm.
So here's an example. My daughter's partner uses they and them. And when my daughter first started talking about it, and this is years ago, when she first started talking about it, I was like, I can't remember. So, she should give me grace. What's the deal? and and I couldn't make the connection between anything else. It was just I was being asked to do something awkward, and why should I have to do this?
Mhm.
And she figuratively sat me down and said, "What's the deal? Why won't you do this thing?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know why I'm being so hesitant about something that is so fundamental to this person. There are things that are fundamental to me that I wouldn't think twice about demanding that it happen, and this I'm acting like it's such a burden." And the only things that I could say are the things that I just said about why it's different. But I think the primary thing is I couldn't see that this was the same issue.
Mm.
Somehow my issue
Mhm.
was clear and important, and that was not.
Yeah.
And once I recognized that that's what I was doing, that was horrifying. Once I
Yeah.
recognized that that's what I was doing, it was a much easier transition. And there was much easier for me to apologize when I didn't do it right, when I fell into laziness, because that's all it was. Th- It, it, but that, that leap, which should have been just walking through the door, that leap for me was hard and embarrassingly so. So I need to remember that with all the other things that I am not familiar with and still exist in the world.
Yeah. Mhm.